But before he signed those papers for me to get married to her, are you sure that you're going to marry Lucy? I said, yes, I'm sure. But you're 17, yes. But I learned it from you. Mm-hmm. You taught me how to work. And for that, that's good enough for me. Either you sign those papers, and I'm going to tell you something, Dad, I respect it, I love you. You sign those papers for me to get married. If you don't, me and her, we're going to hit the road. And I don't give a shit until I become 18. He said, no, I'll sign the papers. And that's what it was.
And you didn't go back home?
No, I never. I was close to him. You know, I was close to him, but I always take care of her. In that old house that we used to live on the farms, when we got married that day, we came home. And he told me, you see that empty room there, son? I said, yes. That's where you're going to live with your wife. Now here, your life begins here, in that room. And then I didn't understood it for a long time. I didn't know what the hell he was saying to me. I was just a punk. So finally I told him, I said, Dad, what do you mean? He said, well, you got a wife, don't you? I said, yes. When I tell you that that room, that's going to be your beginning because you got your new wife. I'm not going to support her, you are. That's your beginning right there. This is what it's going to branch out. If God's going to give you kids, they're going to spread because that's the way it is. He says, but the life begins right here. From here on in, I still be your father. And I still stand behind you. But you got to prove to me, you're 17 years old, that you can take care of her. But I always did. Thank God I always did. And the best advice that I can give you to the young kids today, you make sure what the hell you're doing. Make sure what the hell you're doing. Because life is not a piece of a cake. It's what you make of it. That's what life is all about, between two people. You know, you love your wife, you love your spouse, okay? There's some guys that beat their wives just for the hell of it. They get drunk. Oh, you son of a bitch! I can't get there. I'll kill you, son of a. I seen my own friends in St. Paul. See what they did to their wives. I never hit my wife in 61 years, and I'm proud of myself that I never lay a hand on her. But it's like I say, the best thing for me, the best advice. Get along with your wife. If you get mad at her or she gets mad at you, walk away for a couple hours. Cool off. And if she's mad at you, let her cool off at home. You walk out. That's the advice my own father-in-law gave me. And I took it. And it worked until this present. Right now I'm old. She said, you know what? I said, now you can do whatever you want to me. I don't care. I don't care what you do to me anymore. You know? But that's what it is, you know. Me, I always been a happy-go-lucky guy. Since you know me, I'm the same guy tomorrow. I'm always laughing, telling jokes. But that's the best advice that I can give you, to get along the best you can and raise your kids the best you can. That's what you got to do.
Grandpa, you gave me the best gift I ever could have had, because I've been with my husband since I was 17 years old.
Well, that's good.
I only pray to God that I can be like you and Grandma.
Well, you just have to work on it. You know, we all fall off the horse. Mm-hmm. Everybody. I don't care who it is.
Well, I'm just saying, you laid the cards and you've laid the ground and the soil for us, and I took it in. It sunk in for me.
It's an example.
It is.
That's what
and I followed it. I live my life like that. I'm not the best that I could be, but I take care of my family, how you took care of me as a kid, and that's how I take care of my husband and my kids. Yeah. And I just thank you for that.
Right. Yeah, I remember
for laying the foundation, and I listened to everything you said to me. Yeah.
I remember at 12 o'clock at night, you and your sister used to call me to go pick you up. Yep. I haven't got paid for that gas yet.
Or the Happy Meal.
Yeah.
pick them up every night.
I love you. Thank you.
I love you too. I love you too. Yeah. And we've been happy ever since. That's quite a story. That's quite a story.
That was good.